Sometimes it's instructive to look at the past to just have some gratitude for the present. Like, I'm really glad that we don't have to live through the Great Depression. That was only 100 years ago. And there were children starving on the streets of America. Today, we have the exact opposite problem. There's so much food and it's so unhealthy. All the kids have diabetes and are obese. And so I guess that's its own problem. But nonetheless, the Great Depression was horrible. And so was multiple world wars. And so was the aftermath of Hiroshima. And you can see what that looks like. Or fire bombings in World War II, where entire cultures and civilizations were literally up in smoke. I'm really glad I didn't have to live through that, live in a foxhole. That's what young men in their 20s and 30s did. They lived inside of muddy, gutted pits across Europe, and they just died in machine gun fields. And so I'm glad I don't have to do that. I'm thankful for that, and it gives some perspective. Gratitude is the least practiced virtue, and we should practice more of it. There is, however, something that we did all live through that we should look back on because it was in recent history, and it's instructive for us to realize how bad things truly can get. A Hiroshima nuclear bomb, as it were, for woke, because of the precipitous and radioactive aftermath, is this advertisement for Bud Light. Infamous now, where Bud Light chose to tell all of its paying customers, which are 65-year-old men who sit in lawn chairs all day and stare at the trees, or frat bros, that their product is transgender bathwater. And if you're drinking Bud Light or ordering Bud Light, you're ordering transgender bathwater. And that's what Bud Light made. They made a choice to make that their brand. And then they proudly released this advertisement with Dylan Mulvaney. It's a bold strategy. How did it work out for them? Bud Light's partnership with trans influencers sparked right-wing boycott, the single most successful boycott in the history of the world. Bud Light stock crashed, lost about 50% of its value. They lost a third of their drinkers. I don't think they'll ever return. I haven't had a Bud Light since this boycott, and it's 3 years old now. And I don't think you ever will. Are you back on the Bud Light? Bud Light hasn't recovered from Mulvaney controversy. Executive says a third of the audience is gone forever. Ladies and gentlemen, TikToks like this still go completely viral. Let's have a listen. This is what happens when you touch a can of Bud Light in the beer store.
Some Millers. Some Millers.
Is that?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's back. Yeah, we're good now. Dude, that was close.
Maybe we stay away from Bud Lights.
Yeah, that would have been bad, bro. Yeah, here we go, Millers.
Yeah, what beer are you thinking about getting?
Dude, I don't know. What do you think? Maybe the Bud Lights?
Yeah,
Could we go for it?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know though. If that's...
Oh my God.
Oh my God, my voice. Oh my God, my voice.
Oh.
What do I do? What do I do?
Dude, touch the Millers. Touch the Millers.
What do I? Is that?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's back. Yeah, we're good now. Dude, that was close.
Maybe we stay away from Bud Lights.
Yeah, that would have been bad, bro. Yeah.
So they're using Miller Lights in order to detransition from the Bud Lights. But something that's lost to history is that Miller Lite actually had their own version of Dylan Mulvaney with an insufferable, lecturing, woke scold, longhouse, passive-aggressive girl boss shrieking about how offensive Miller Lite's former branding is with hot chicks. You may have forgotten about this. Here we go.
Here's a little known fact. Women were among the very first to brew beer ever. From Mesopotamia to the Middle Ages to colonial America, women were the ones doing the brewing. Centuries later, how did the industry pay homage to the founding mothers of beer? They put us in bikinis. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this wild. It's time beer made it up to women. So today, Miller Lite is on a mission to clean up not just their but the whole beer industry's Miller Lite has been scouring the internet for all this and buying it back so that they can turn it into good for women brewers. Literally, good How, you ask? Ladies, take it away.
First, we turn the bad into compost. Then we feed compost to worms. Push out beautiful fertilizer.
Oh, yeah.
That good helps farmers grow quality hops.
You're definitely a farmer.
Which is then donated to women brewers to make their own really good
But there's definitely more shit out there. In your attic, in the garage, in your parents' basement. Send any shit you got into Miller Lite, and they'll turn that into good shit too. Oh. So here's to women, because without us, there would be no beer.
I don't even have the words. I don't even have the words. What is this? 2023. Yes. So the high watermark of wokeness. So the argument here is that having hot chicks selling beer to men is somehow bad, which it's not, because that's how advertising's worked for all time. The weird part about wokeness is that there's like this like feeling that like they were so in charge and that they had so rewired human existence that nobody will ever want a hot chick in an ad again. And mids like this, I think that's being generous, like women who are 2s and 3s, it's probably more accurate, will somehow take over the world and set everything right, and men will never want to see an attractive woman in a bikini again. And that's not true. And of course, this backfired. I don't know about you, but angry feminist ranting at me that she is entitled to free stuff definitely makes me want a beer, just not a Miller Lite. And that there wouldn't be any beer without women. And you have the DEI brewers here who are definitely not actresses. I should look this up. Definitely not actresses. This is what she does all day. Okay, this is her profession. Her profession is moving beer, because you can tell she's a real brewer because she moves beer cans like this. Because that's how they fill beer cans. It is black women just moving one bottle at a time in her urban still house. Yeah, okay, got it. Well, just to let you know that we are officially back, boys, and it's White Boy Summer. Miller Lite has decided to go right back to the thing they were woke scolding us on in this ad from 6 years ago. Much like Bud Light has burned to the ground any semblance of a relationship with Dylan Mulvaney, Miller Lite is doing the same thing here by hiring Livy Dune. Here's your brand new Miller Lite girl. That's interesting, because I was just told in a Miller Lite ad that hiring hot blondes in suggestive outfits, we were so over that, right? Isn't that what just happened?
It's time beer made it up. Look at this wild.
Wow.
It's time beer made it up to women.
Beer's about to make it up to women by hiring them. By doing this. Here's how they're making it up to women. It's Miller time. This is the new Miller Lite girl. Her name is Livy Dune. She has a series of advertisements.
It's Miller tea time.
Miller Lite.
The meanest celebrity I've ever met was... I think more girls should make the first move. I did. I used to run a boy band fan account. Guess which band? Y'all are too comfortable canceling plans. You never know what you're gonna miss out on. Go out.
Okay, I don't really know like anything about Livy Dune. Apparently she was a college athlete. Now she's married to a MLB player, Olivia Dune. And Miller Lite bring the fun while Bud Light continues to flounder. There you go. So the brand new partnership, it is real again. It is here on the Miller Lite page. People were thinking it was fake, potentially. Nope, it is not. And it is the exact opposite. She is drinking her Miller Lite there, right? It is the exact opposite of the Dylan Mulvaney, the polar opposite, the polar negative of the Dylan Mulvaney or whatever insufferable fembot, girl boss, Reddit brain rot ad that is this. No. Livy Dune spills the tea in a Miller tea ad. Favorite bartender is Livy Dune. So here you go. This is Livy Dune serving Miller Lights. Well, I was told in the Miller Lite ad from 3 years ago that this is wild. Whoa. Sir, women created beer, and now we're in bikinis. Wild. Bud Light versus Miller Lite, which one are you choosing? There you go. It appears the fat chicks in spandex and men pretending to be women woke era of failing to sell products has been completely replaced by hot chicks selling products. And the world is healing. Miller Lite rolls out radical new marketing plan, hiring attractive biological females to market its products. We are healing America. We went from Dylan Mulvaney at Bud Light to Livy Dune. There you go. Wild. And just a reminder that it is Miller Lite that also created a woke advertisement with a hideous, insufferable, woke libtard. Budweiser, new Super Bowl team, Clydesdale and Freebird and an Eagle. And will they ever win it back? Will they ever win you back? Let me know in the comment section. What are you drinking, ladies and gentlemen? The country is healing, and that's a good thing. It's your boy Benny. See ya.